Five Guys, the fast casual burger joint that started as a humble family owned business in Arlington, Virginia, has grown into a global sensation and has become synonymous with success in the fiercely competitive fast food industry. Their success story is a testament to the fact that, in the fast food industry, a focus on quality and customer experience can set you apart and build a loyal following. In today's video, we will explore several key factors contributing to their remarkable success. But before we dig, smash the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Their eagerness to embrace risk is remarkable. While the family supporting five folks has showcased an unusually robust capacity to handle uncertainty. The moniker Five Guys derives from Jerry Morrill and his quartet of sons. Jerry, a financial planner residing in Washington, D.C., harbored an enduring ambition to establish his enterprise. Throughout the 1970s, he embarked on distinct endeavors within oil, bottled water, and real estate, yet none bore fruit. By 1986, he had three sons from his initial marriage, Matt, Jim, and Chad, all attending high school. Furthermore, he had a fourth son from his second marriage, Little Ben. Here's where the challenge arose, as three of his children were on the brink of high school graduation. Jerry had diligently set aside funds to support their college education. During the conversation, he decided they could either utilize the money initially intended for college expense or pool their resources to kickstart a restaurant venture. They opted for the restaurant route, which undeniably carried a significant risk, as it meant foregoing a college education in favor of launching a small restaurant that seemed like it could have been better. The bank refused to provide them with any financial assistance to kickstart their venture, so they had no choice but to maximize the available funds. They decided to open the restaurant in an inexpensive remote location and even found and refurbished some dilapidated kitchen equipment. Approximately a year later, they welcomed the fifth son into the family, whom they affectionately refer to as Tyler. He joined the original five individuals, effectively taking Jerry's place. Jerry, however, continued to be actively engaged just the same. From that point forward, they officially became known as the Five Sons. It was a somewhat daring approach to kickstart their business. Jerry and the family adhered to a highly particular business model that occasionally appears unconventional. Nevertheless, they steadfastly stick to it due to their deep conviction and unwavering belief in its effectiveness. One of the fundamental tenets of their business philosophy is simplicity, which most people who have visited the establishments can confirm. Five Guys keeps things straightforward and uncluttered. Their interior decor features a basic red and white checkered theme, and their packaging usually follows the same simple design, sometimes opting for an even more minimalist approach. How many restaurants can you find that serve their food in an unadorned brown paper bag? Also, the items within the pack were selected from an exceptionally uncomplicated menu. Some initial inspiration stemmed from Thrasher's, which Jerry had visited in Ocean City, Maryland. This establishment exclusively offered French fries, but what set them apart was their use of top-notch potatoes and their exceptional preparation, resulting in genuinely delicious fries. There was a consistently strong demand for these items, leading them to realize that a successful menu doesn't require an array of choices. Instead, it thrives on just a few exceptionally well-prepared options. Initially, their menu included burgers, fries, hot dogs, and beverages. However, over the past few decades, the only additions they made were a couple of straightforward sandwiches, and in 2014, they introduced milkshakes. Their menu is undeniably one of the most detailed you'll find anywhere. However, the Morrill family has always approached things with a distinct mindset. They firmly believe that concentrating all your resources and efforts on one thing and striving to make that one thing exceptional is an intelligent strategy. They are convinced that success in other areas will naturally follow once you achieve excellence in that one aspect. Over the years, they did experiment with a couple of other menu additions, such as coffee and a chicken sandwich. However, they swiftly removed these items to maintain their commitment to simplicity. They prioritized ensuring that everything on their menu is high quality because they understand that subpar offerings could detract from the overall customer experience. The next aspect closely tied to their approach is quality. In the early stages, when sourcing ingredients from suppliers, they largely disregarded factors like price and distance. Instead, their sole emphasis was on the quality of the ingredients they were acquiring. They were willing to endure the inconvenience or even accept a considerably higher cost if they believed it resulted in obtaining the best ingredients. This commitment to quality sometimes meant that their profits took a hit, or they had to adjust their menu prices accordingly. They would opt to charge customers more, which might seem counterintuitive at first glance. However, their primary objective was always to provide the highest quality food possible and have faith that everything else would naturally follow suit. Their ingredients are always fresh, with hand formed burger patties that are never frozen. They bake fresh buns every morning and toast them on the grill, a method that is both slower and more costly than using a conventional bun toaster. When it comes to their fries, they use freshly cut potatoes cooked in peanut oil. Their unique process involves soaking the fries in water and pre-frying them, ensuring they are never frozen and come out with less grease. While initially searching for a potato supplier, they revisited Thrasher's, a place known for its exceptional fries. They inquired about the source of Thrasher's potatoes because those were the best fries they knew of. Additionally, everything is prepared in order, which naturally takes a bit more time. There was one occasion when Jerry even placed a sign that suggested if customers were in a hurry, there were plenty of excellent hamburger joints just a short distance away. A message of that nature enlightens customers about the deliberate trade off in waiting time. It underscores that the staff isn't lacking in efficiency. Instead, it's a way of helping customers recognize that the time they invest is akin to payment for a superior product. Jerry and the family had already factored in that trade off, and the sign was a bold yet effective way to align customers with the same understanding. Another key factor contributing to their success is their initial cautious and gradual approach to expansion. Anyone familiar with this channel would likely agree that one of the most common pitfalls for a business like theirs is the tendency to grow too rapidly. This was fine for Five Guys, as they adopted an exceptionally cautious approach during their formative years. Whenever they ventured into opening a new restaurant, they took the initiative to personally approach individuals from their existing network, offering it as an investment opportunity. Jerry persuaded them due to the consistently high demand for their food and because he provided them with highly favorable terms. Instead of a share of the profits, investors would receive a large percentage of the revenue, and he assured them they could recoup their investment and withdraw whenever they wished. Their cautious hands-on approach to business didn't lead to an abundance of locations. Even after 17 years, they had just 5 restaurants in the DC and North Virginia area. In 2002, their business experienced a rapid growth surge, which can be attributed to our next point, franchising. This essentially marked the beginning of others paying the Murrell family for the privilege to own and run their own Five Guys restaurants. Franchising is a strategy nearly every national food chain adopts because it effectively expands the brand and establishes numerous locations. However, when other individuals take charge of these restaurants, the central company often relinquishes some control, leading to heightened concerns about maintaining quality. For this reason, Jerry refrained from embracing franchising for an extended period of time because he believed it didn't align with their vision and values. Jerry was concerned about finding individuals who shared their vision, which included using high-quality ingredients, maintaining a limited menu, and avoiding extensive advertising. However, their deliberate and steady approach over an extended period allowed them to establish a proven system with undeniable results. They began franchising multiple locations simultaneously and introduced area agreements, granting individuals the right to open a cluster of restaurants within a specific region. They quickly expanded their operations to cover the entire state of Virginia, and within a few years, they expanded their reach to include all of the United States. Over the past decade, their primary focus has shifted to global markets, with the opening of a branch in Canada in 2010 and another location in London 3 years later. They had nurtured a significant demand from individuals eager to franchise their restaurant over those 17 years. Eventually, they skyrocketed to become the nation's most rapidly expanding restaurant when they gave the green light. Despite their remarkable growth rate, they have consistently excelled in identifying franchisees with solid financial backgrounds. It has been reported that a prominent individual, renowned for their success, once owned numerous franchises within a popular fast food chain. These franchises accounted for approximately 10% of total locations before they were sold in 2016. The fast food chain maintains a steadfast commitment to quality, evident through its regular audits, covering various aspects such as food quality, cleanliness, and overall restaurant performance. Remarkably, exceptional performance by crew members during these audits is recognized with well deserved bonuses. In the grand scheme of things, the blend of daring risk taking, simplicity, unwavering quality, and careful expansion has genuinely set Five Guys apart in fast food. As we conclude this journey through their story, keep in mind that triumph in the fast food domain transcends mere burgers and fries. It hinges on a dedication to perfection and an unwavering quest for customer contentment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can stay updated with more insightful content.